Okay, we are live. We are live. Hello, everybody. I just want to make sure this is working. We're going to give you continuing China coverage of the virus. This might be a pretty quick live stream. I was planning to stream more this afternoon. Okay, we are live. Okay, the sound's working. I know there's a sound in the background, like kind of... I don't know, it's like a high-pitched sound. I'm going to be getting a new mic. So just bear with me for that. Okay, so I have the chat on here on my phone. And I think we are ready to go. So, I do need to kind of get my sights up here. I just got home from school. And a friend is supposed to be picking me up. Someone I haven't seen in a while. So I wanted to do this now because I don't know how long I'll be gone this afternoon. And I am a little busy with some schoolwork, so I want to do this now and see how long I can go, and I want to give you at least the big updates. So let's see. Let's put this here. I want this in here. Let's go like this. Oh, this is not going to work. The Wuhan virus. Live updates China virus. Sorry I used the same thumbnail as yesterday. I didn't have time. I literally just got home and ate and then just thought, okay, I'm just going to stream right now. So let's open some of these. New York Times. That's not him. Oh yeah, I just saw this. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. Actually, I'm going to edit the title. First, oh no, I gotta somehow get these videos to stop playing. First human to human see how that is. That's a pretty long title, but hopefully I want to distinguish this one from others. China virus update, 171 dead, first human-to-human transmission in the USA, which we're going to get into right now. So this was breaking news. I saw it on my phone while I was eating lunch. So let's look at this right here. Now, first I want to show you this website with the number. Look, the amounts of infections have surpassed that number of SARS. There's 171 deaths. Let's look down here. See, look, the number of people affected has gone over the SARS number. That's the official numbers. There could be way more. China, so it's still mostly in China. Are all the deaths in... Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? I guess this other death isn't on here? See, it says 170 deaths, China, and then this one says 171. So I just got to do some more. Let's get the BNO News one up. Here. I guess this other death. This is weird. So this is saying 170 fatalities. And this is saying, okay, this wasn't updated. See, this thing doesn't update during the day. This is what happened yesterday. So I'm going to use this site instead. This is a lot better. This is so up to date. This right here. So let's talk about the one. Ooh, and there's a case in Tibet. So every province in China now has a case. Let's get to this breaking news. U.S. has reported its first case of person-to-person spread. The second person is a Chicago resident and the spouse of the first confirmed case. They did not travel to China. So we heard that this person from Chicago, I think a woman, had the virus, right? And then she was put in isolation. So I'm wondering, did her husband get this before she was in isolation? I have to think. Unless they let her out or something. It must have been before she was in isolation. But he didn't go to China. So that's the first one of those. So that's pretty big news. And here's an update. Actually, this isn't. Oh yeah. So here's by province. Most are in Wuhan, but look at the numbers creeping up. I mean, look at all these provinces in China with over 100 cases. And let's look down here. I haven't seen a lot about this today. I've been at school. UK gets green light for flight to evacuate. I think the US is also sending other flights. What is this? 7,000 held on cruise ship in Italy. Oh, so there's these people on the ship that are being tested. So while their tests are being run, they're keeping everyone on the ship for 2 people that could have the virus. Yeah, and we heard Russia close the border. Here's where the cases are. Finland now has a case. That's new. Okay. Let's look at another one. Oh, come on. I'm going to use the Guardian one. This is usually like the best one that I like to use. Okay. Okay, this looks like it's working. Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah, so the World Health Organization, they're having another meeting. Oh, so this is supposed to come out imminently. Let's see if it comes out while I'm still on the air, depending on when my friend gets here to pick me up. Yep, we heard that. All tests in the UK have come back negative. See, I like this because it's so easy to read. What else? Yeah, there's not a ton on this. I mean, it just came out. It's the spouse of the woman who had it. First human-to-human case. Yeah, so there's no... Where did that map go I had? No. There's no cases in Africa or South America, though I know that there's some cases being looked at in Africa, or I thought. So, but yeah, South America doesn't, and then like even in Europe, you know, from Germany east into the Middle East all the way to India. I guess the UAE now has a case, but there's no cases kind of in this region. No cases in Russia, no cases in Africa, no cases in South America. No cases in Mexico either. Okay, go back here. Nancy G said that. Okay, yeah, look at this. So I heard this. So I'm in Boston, and I follow the local news like with notifications on my phone, and I saw this morning. I just forgot about it. Boston Symphony Orchestra canceled its coming tour of Asia amid concerns of the virus. This guy, the director, said Thursday that decision was made out of concern for the health of the musicians. They were going to go to Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Taiwan, South Korea, and Taipei, is that how you say it? In February. So that's going on. What is this? Russia's first McDonald's restaurant, the first McDonald's in Russia, the first one to mark their 30th anniversary, scrapped the plan to sell Big Macs for virtually free because it would attract huge crowds. Look at that. Hey, David is back. Hey, David. Singapore has confirmed 3 cases. What does sacked mean? Is that just like they've been forced to step down? See what else there is on here. There's the cruise ship again. Yeah, so we were talking about yesterday the whole UK. How's the fires doing? I'm not 100% sure. I keep saying I'm gonna look into the fires, and then every time I just forget about them again. I don't think they're as bad as they were before, but it's still summertime, so there's definitely still some going on. We talked about the UK. Huh? Oh, rose by 38. I thought they rose from 38. Yeah, so the number of deaths from yesterday to today, or was that? Yeah, has risen the most it's ever risen in a 24-hour period. Okay, so it's disembarking from the cruise ship. I see. So they can't leave until they get the stuff back for those people on the ship. So that's that. Should I check Weibo again? Let's try this again. I don't know how this is going to work. Well, we used this the first time and it was really nice. How's the sickness doing? Well, we're talking about it right now. It's definitely getting worse. It's the numbers of people infected has surpassed the SARS numbers. Anything about the... So this is this province. And they're going to suspend inter-provincial road passenger traffic. So they won't let people in and out. Now, a lot of them have still already been doing this in Hubei province. I mean, no, the Hubei is a province. Okay, so this is, I see. So it's not cities, it's the whole province. So that's going on. Let's see it. Okay, I think I'm good for now. Let's go on Twitter. I think Weibo was good. It's just, it's very hard to find the articles, you know, because you have to translate it and everything. Task force. Yeah, we heard Trump announced the formation of coronavirus task force. The task force will focus on monitoring. I started following some of these like coronavirus things. Like this Aurora Intel said that. We saw that. Saw that. Is there anything else? Okay. Let's go here and look up Wuhan virus. Yes, it is still spreading, Dave. We had the first human-to-human spread of the disease in the United States today. Look at this. Wuhan citizen speaks about the virus and say symptoms do not match.
不是在他们不配。
Imagine being a Wuhan citizen. They can't get any medical treatment. They can't even get a diagnosis. Don't know if it's 100% true. I know the hospitals are packed. I should follow the CDC. I also want to look up the... Look, she's already being treated for it. She traveled from Wuhan, China, and came back with the virus. Her husband didn't travel with her, so she gave it to him after. So that's why it was a human-to-human transmission. So let's look up Wuhan. I want to see progress on the hospital being built. Okay, that's still... I just want to make sure the chat's working on my phone. Any new pictures of it, though? That's... no... Here's some from inside. So this should be done in a few days, I would think, at least. And they're also building another one as well. What is this? Oh. Twitter hasn't been the best either. How's your day going? Alright, I guess. Been pretty busy. I just got home from school and I'm going to be doing something with a friend shortly. So I am probably going to... he should be here soon. But otherwise, I'm probably going to end this, a little before 2 maybe. Because he said he would definitely pick me up by 2. So... But otherwise, yeah, I just wanted to stream because I came home at 8 and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to stream later, so I might as well just do it now. Yeah, it's just so hard with Twitter. I want to look at some more updates, just since I'm not going to be on for too long, Because... do we get one more death? I mean, one more infected? I'm just going to keep updating these. Look at this. U.S. case not believed to be the first person-to-person transmission outside China. So this is saying there's been other person-to-person transmission outside China. This is just the first one in the U.S. Okay, so that hasn't been updated. How long are you going to stay with him? Probably most of the afternoon. I would stream when I get back. It's just I have a quiz I have to turn in later today, and yeah, just swamped with schoolwork, even though the school semester just started. So, is there going to be more weather? Yeah, there will be more weather. I checked the... if you guys don't know, this is Ben's Weather Tech and Adventures. I usually do weather streaming, extreme weather streaming, analyzing radar with tornadoes and hurricanes and whatever, stuff like that. But there hasn't been big winter storms, really. I mean, it's been a pretty mild winter here in the Northeast. So I kind of started doing some news as well. But if you like weather stuff and you want to see weather coverage, definitely subscribe as long as with the news coverage. I may be changing the name of the channel at some point to have breaking news and weather in the title, but yeah. So David, we will be doing more weather for sure. I was looking at the storm prediction thing. There's not forecast to be any severe weather over the next 8 days. So if there's any winter storms or stuff that do pop up, I know there was supposed to be a storm this weekend, but it's going out to sea, so we'll have to see. But I'd like to focus on this now since there's not a ton of weather stuff going on. Oh, look at this. 36 seconds ago, the World Health Organization pushed back the announcement on their decision. We're now expecting it around 7:30. Oh, come on. I wonder if they're going to just say it is a World Health emergency then, and they're just getting ready or something. 7:30 p.m. I mean, that's not in a few hours. That's several hours away. So there won't be a World Health Organization update until at least 7:30. Yeah, and I remember I was looking at my phone, and my school sent out an email about the coronavirus, and they said all study abroad to China was ceased. Now, I go to a pretty small school, and I doubt there were many people studying abroad in China, but they have, so definitely schools are in the U.S. are taking precautions and not having people study abroad. And I think there's also, things where, people who want to study here, so all of that stuff is getting messed up, because of this as well. What day are you going to keep streaming? I may stream tomorrow. I may be busy most of the day tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll try to update you guys on that if I create a post or something on YouTube, but my inclination is that I may not be able to stream tomorrow just because I'm going to be busy. Maybe if I do it early enough in the day, I can stream. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll try to maybe do an early stream tomorrow. But I'm going to be busy. But then I should be able to stream at least a little on the weekend. Yeah. And we'll just have to see where this goes. Ooh. Oh, there was a map. I've been using the site and I've been saying, like, I wish they had a map that wasn't just China. And it was literally right here, world. Australia, 8 cases, so that's an easier map to see. Finland now has a case, and the UAE has 4. What is this? Oh, that's Southeast Asia. Okay. So that's better. I knew there had to be. So that's good. So we have that. That's good to know. Yeah. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's part of France. Okay. I was like, what is that little sliver? Where is that actually? I just want to look this up because I've never known that France. Is that like? Oh, it's an island. Okay. I was gonna say like what was that little part? It's an island. Corse, part of France. Okay. That makes sense. And just to remind people, this is all started in Wuhan, China, which is a city right here of 11 million people in Hubei province. Which, I mean, most of the cases and everything are still in Hubei, but they are slowly, the numbers have really gone up outside Hubei province, so that is not good. That province right there. Just keep me posted every day. Yeah, I'll try to update you guys every day. If not with a video, with posts where if you subscribe, you'll see the post come up and you can just write stuff in a post or post a picture. I think I had posted a picture before of the case numbers, so I'll hopefully do that. So definitely subscribe. I'll do this for a few more minutes. Let's see if we get any more, anything else confirmed with these live update sites. Let me see if I... Okay, so that's doing the same thing. I really need to get a new webcam though, so I'm gonna look on Amazon like right now for that. If I get one, it'll definitely be 1080p, and the sound should sound way better. I'm trying to like. Okay, yeah. So David says he will be on YouTube, but he has to do schoolwork. Yeah, David. Thank you for joining. I think you've been in almost every one of these streams. Thank you, David. See if this updates. So really the biggest stuff is this, first case of person-to-person transmission in the United States with the husband of a woman that got the flight when she came back from China. So that's really the biggest stuff now. The death toll did jump, 30 deaths. It's now 171. So that's pretty big. Because what was the number yesterday? Was it... I know my stream said 130, and then it went up a little bit. But yeah, that's a big jump. And we're over the amount of cases that SARS was. SARS was like 8,000 cases. We're up to like 82 something with this virus. Though the death rate is a lot lower. The death rate for SARS was like 10%. It was huge. 800 people died. When there's bad weather, can you show pictures? Yeah, if I can't stream and there's like big storms, I'll post pictures with posts. There's just really not been much weather going on. I mean, I can bring up the windy map for you. For those people who are looking for weather. Yeah, it's pretty cold, It's really been colder out west this winter, hasn't it? But radar and satellite, weather radar. Really not much going on. Some lightning down there. But yeah, there's not tons of stuff going on right now. That's why I've been focusing on the China virus instead. Ooh, one new update. Virus outbreaks pushes China to stretch healthcare workers to a breaking point. Yeah, we've been hearing stories like this. Yeah, no problem, David. I need to actually. I'm definitely excited for tornado season. Obviously, not a good thing, but excited to stream tornado coverage and the radar and everything. So that'll be big in the spring on this channel. As we'll see about if I keep doing these news streams. I'd like to for sure. But yeah, I may end the stream now because he's supposed to be here by 2 to pick me up. So I assume he'll be here by 2 or 2:05. So I want to be able to formally end the stream, you know what I mean? Let's see if there's anything here. So the big news now is the first human-to-human transmission in the U.S. A woman from Chicago, we had heard before she had the virus, but her husband got it as well, and he didn't travel to China. So I assumed that he got it before she was quarantined. Other stuff, there's a cruise ship in Italy that hasn't left yet because 2 people might have the virus, so they're keeping everyone on the ship until they get the results. The UK is going to bring people out of China, we heard, with flights. The US is sending other flights like they just did, so I think Russia closed the border, a border with China. And then I was hearing China, the work people aren't going back to work until at least like February 13th in a lot of places. So, I mean, look, it's really bad for the Chinese economy. I don't know what like the people in work. I mean, what if you have a huge business and all these people aren't coming into work unless they can work from home for weeks and weeks? So that's going on. But yeah, thank you for watching the channel. Definitely subscribe for more live streams. Hit the notification bell, and I will probably be back with you next time. Hopefully tomorrow morning, really early, pretty early. Otherwise, I might not be able to stream tomorrow, but I'm hoping in the morning, and then definitely on the weekend. But I want to keep you updated. I'll post the postings on YouTube, like I was talking about. Subscribe, and thank you all for watching the stream, and stay safe with this whole virus outbreak and other, the flu and whatever, going around outside of China. But if you know people in China, yeah, definitely, I need to text a guy I was talking about that was supposed to come back from China, that I know a little bit, at the end of January. So I do need to get on it and text him, because, well, if he's coming back now, he'll definitely have to get screened, that's for sure. So we'll see what goes on with this, but thank you all for watching the stream, and I will be back for more.